The story of David and Goliath. In ancient times, the Israelites were at war with the Philistines. The two armies gathered on opposite sides of a valley, preparing for battle. The Philistines had a champion, a giant named Goliath, who stood over 9 feet tall. He wore heavy armor and carried a massive spear. Each day for 40 days, Goliath stepped forward and challenged the Israelites to send a warrior to fight him in single combat. However, the Israelites were terrified and no one dared to face him. One day, a young shepherd named David visited the battlefield. He was bringing food for his older brothers, who were part of the Israelite army. David heard Goliath's taunts and saw the fear in his fellow Israelites. He was outraged that Goliath was insulting God and his people. David volunteered to fight Goliath. Despite being just a boy, he believed God would help him defeat the giant. King Saul, the leader of the Israelites, was hesitant but eventually agreed. Saul offered David his armor, but it was too heavy and unfamiliar. So David chose to fight with just his sling and 5 smooth stones from a nearby stream. David approached Goliath with confidence, declaring, "You come against me with sword and spear, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty." As Goliath mocked David, the young shepherd quickly loaded a stone into his sling and hurled it with precision. The stone struck Goliath in the forehead, and the giant fell to the ground. David then used Goliath's own sword to kill him, securing a great victory for Israel. Lessons from the story. Faith over fear. David's trust in God gave him the courage to face a seemingly impossible challenge. Small can defeat big. Strength and size are not always the keys to victory. Wisdom, skill, and faith matter too. Stand up for what's right. David took action when no one else would, showing the power of standing up for your beliefs.